Right, gentlemen, what a thrill to be here in a very exciting time in Ardnahoe's history. I'd like to be joined by Fraser, the distillery manager. Thank you so much for having us here and for welcoming us.
Hello there.
Can you tell us a little bit about the distillery and the story and the whiskey and tell us everything?
So we've been going for nearly 5.5 years now.
Yeah.
And you've been here since day one?
Day one, myself and my assistant, David, we came here beginning of March 2018, halfway through the build.
Hunter Lang owned the distillery,
Yes.
so you're in really safe hands as well for having such an established bottler of whiskey kind of at the helm. You know what they're doing. Now, obviously, we're in a still room. I've not mentioned the fact that this is fantastic.
Yeah. Well, the reason why we're both sweating.
If you're going to try the first ever release from a distillery, why not be next to the stills that have produced the spirit? Yeah. In terms of the spirit that Ardnahoe produce, what kind of thing have you been aiming for?
Well, we were aiming for obviously an iconic, smoky Islay single malt whiskey. But unique. Now, for uniqueness, we're back to tradition with the traditional worm tub condensers. So with a worm tub condenser, you can produce so many different characters of new make spirit. But we've gone for a soft kind of medium new make spirit. Fruit forward, sweet, and then the smoke comes up at the end.
And you're about 40 ppm, right? The filling strength.
Yes, in the malted barley, it's standard is 40 ppm.
Amazing.
The worm tub condenser, that's something that can add a huge amount of complexity. Is that sort of the word to spare? But it's probably not the most efficient way.
No, it's not the most efficient way, but it does produce a complex spirit. But it also helps produce a consistent, depending how you operate the stills, you can get a balanced complexity, if you know what I mean. Obviously, it's complex in the way the flavours are there, but it's balanced in the way the flavours come out in the dram.
And you have to be unique, because you come to Islay. It's one of those things, you know, we're here during phase time, and there's just such an atmosphere. People are over, they're excited. This is going to be the first year you do a phase release as well, which is really exciting. And with this inaugural release here, 5 years old, which is a good age, bottled at 50%, which is incredibly generous as well.
In the last few years, obviously, whiskey's become a hugely popular category. And any inaugural release, you know, think likes of, you know, Daft Mill and, you know, Ardnahoe or whatever. And the first release often becomes a collectible. And, you know, prices go up at auction and people don't drink it. This has been priced, was it £70 per bottle? So it's a drinkable price, but it's also, you know, a good age, good strength, and good casks as well. It was a bourbon and
some Oloroso.
It's a mix between ex-bourbon and ex-sherry Oloroso.
It looks great. I'm holding the bottle, but I tell you what, I'm ready to try it, gentlemen. What do you think?
You okay?
Let's try it.
I'll let you do the honours.
Let's get it done.
Okay. Now, for me, price point is everything. This has been priced £70 per bottle, but it's there to be enjoyed. And we want people to enjoy it. We don't want them to sit with it and look at it in a cupboard. You know, we want people to enjoy.
You've waited 5 years to finally bottle your own whiskey, so you want people to talk about it and drink it and share it. And what a pleasure to share it with you in your still house.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Slanjavar. Look at the beautiful colour. You know,
after only 5 years.
Obviously we're getting a bit of the sherry influence there with the colour, lovely golden colour.
And this is natural colour, for
It's all chill filtered. It's non-chill filtered. Natural colour.
At 50%.
The guys that prepared this did a fantastic job. Because obviously with a young whiskey, there's a chance it can be cloudy. But these guys filtered it fantastically.
What they say, you taste with your eyes.
It's true.
Definitely.
It's important.
All right, let's have a little go. So the nose.
Oh, beautiful.
Really welcoming.
Classic. You're talking about Islay DNA, and that is, you know, unapologetically Islay.
It is, but there's stone fruits in there as well.
For me, the fruits are foremost on the nose.
Absolutely. I think there's a lovely influence of European, still got that light, bright bourbon influence as well. Let's give this a little taste.
And sorry, for a 5-year-old, it's not, for me, it's not spirity.
No.
No, it's a good point, because we've drank a lot of different young whiskies, old whiskies of different strengths, but there is no alcohol prickle on the nose.
Whiskies of this age sometimes can be a bit kind of feisty and a bit monstrous. This one, at only 5 years of age, has a nice balance and maturity, almost an elegance to it on the nose, actually.
Now, for me, sorry, the sweetness in the fruits going down, Give it a couple of seconds in, the smoke comes up. So it's, as I said, it's complex, but it's layered.
Yeah.
It's got a really pleasant mouthfeel, a nice mouth coating texture as well. But I'm with you. This is what I want when I'm drinking an Islay whiskey. I would never have assumed 5 years old, which again is a credit to the work that the spirit is, you know, the work you're putting in to make that unique spirit, and obviously says a bit about the quality of cask that you're using as well. And
Definitely. First and foremost, obviously, you've got 3 ingredients for making unique spirit: water, barley, yeast. But we forget the most important ingredient, the 4th one: operators.
Of course.
If seriously, if it
That's
wasn't
true.
for the operators, we wouldn't have the quality.
What a
through.
challenge to try and create a consistent product. I mean, to be able to come out with a first release, I think it's really interesting. And this one here, I think we were saying beforehand, the peat here is from Islay as well.
Yes, definitely.
And it's something that you try some mainland peat whiskies, there can be really interesting takes from it, but this is an Islay whiskey. It does have that influence of that Islay peat.
I think it's so interesting as well, because this is obviously a huge moment for the distillery, because everybody's been aware of the building project, and they're sort of patiently waiting for the first release, and nobody was really sure what it was going to taste like, how it was going to compare to your Bruichladdich and your Bunnahavens or Bowmore or whatever. So this is a real statement of intent, not only in terms of smokiness, but in terms of the quality that you guys are after as well. So it's a real achievement.
A real pleasure. My first taste of Ardnahoe, and I've got to say, I'm a fan.
No, it won't be none of the last, for
no,
sure.
Absolutely. But yeah, what a pleasure to share it in the still house. And thank you very much for sharing it with us.
No, thank you guys.
Cheers.
Brilliant whiskey.
Thanks for being
Thank you
here.
so much.
Yeah, a fantastic first release.
Really good.
Cheers.
If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Bevvy content. We want to hear what you think, your best whiskey experiences, the whiskies you want us to try. It's a really exciting journey we're on, so make sure to join us. Download the Bevvy app on Google Play and App Store to keep track of your whiskey journey, connect with your whiskey friends, keep track of your favourites, anything you could ever want to do with whiskey, all in one place. It's the definitive whiskey companion.